Hi, it's been a while since we chatted, but I thought we could vlog this weekend. So we're actually starting off on a Thursday. We're heading up to Saugatuck after I finish working. I have about an hour left of regular work. And then I'm gonna go ahead and quickly grab my bags and we're gonna head up to Saugatuck. We're gonna spend a couple of days there and then I'm gonna come back and spend the rest of my weekend here in Detroit. Just a quick trip with my parents. I gotta continue working, but I do need to pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish packing and I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and watch that. But yeah. Okay, a little bit later, but we actually just got into the Airbnb and I thought I'd show you guys around a little bit. This Airbnb is in Saugatuck. It's literally right downtown, so it's like the perfect, if you're gonna come to Saugatuck, that's where you wanna stay. I will say that a lot of places, especially if you're coming during the off season, close really early here in Saugatuck. So we have to eat at Burger King today. Not really my like favorite meal, but you know, honestly, you're gonna have to do what you have to do, and they were reliable. That said, let me show you what the upstairs looks like. This is upstairs, room number 1. This is more of like a smaller room, just a twin size bed, really cute. And then once you walk out of there, there's actually a bathroom right here. So you have a shower, a toilet, me. And then I'm staying in this room. Very cute. A bunch of Red Wings gear, which they actually won tonight, so thankfully. But yeah, this is a room. This one has about like, I think a full-size bed, maybe a queen. And then this is the big room. This room has the king-size bed, and then it also has its own like ensuite. This is kind of what the ensuite looks like. Nice shower, toilet, but yeah. Our original plan was actually to eat at the Barge today, but unfortunately they were closed when we got there. So instead we ate at Burger King. And so now the plan is going to bed. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I do have like a couple of things that I wanna do before I go to bed, like read a book. I'm about 20 pages left of one of my books, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But then after that, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow we wake up, we start a new day, and there's a lot of things planned. I do have to work in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and wake up super early to do all the stuff I need to do. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. And let me see how this bed feels. Honestly, pretty good. All right, but I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it's the next day. I guess I'm sticking to the color of green for this trip, but I woke up, it's around like 7:30, and we actually thought that we had a flat tire on our car yesterday, so I'm about to go outside and check and make sure that we don't. But if we do, we're gonna drive up to Holland and just get the tire like fixed. But yeah, but we're also gonna get some food here in Saugatuck. I will say that this Airbnb is super close to downtown, so that's like the nice part, like the location is prime. But we're actually gonna go over a couple of streets more towards like Holland area to go to this cafe that was created by some lady who was on Chopped and won it. So we're gonna try that place out. It's been like honestly a really eventful day. So I think the last time I talked to you, I might have said that it was like the morning and things like that, but essentially I ended up waking up, showering, and then pretty much as soon as we got up, we headed over to grab breakfast. We went to this cafe called Pennyroyal. The lady who owns that cafe, and which is a really great, honestly, like breakfast spot if you're ever in the Saugatuck area. Actually the owner of it is somebody who I believe was a James Beard finalist, but also on top of that, she was on Chopped on the Food Network and actually won it. So she created like a brunch slash like cafe place that's over here in Saugatuck. Really great breakfast, I will say. I had a really nice time there. After that, we headed up to Holland, and I actually just worked out of the Bell Tire for like 5 hours because we were waiting for them to like emergency like fix our tire. Turns out there was a nail in our tire. So we ended up getting that patched up, but honestly, it wasn't bad because like the morning was very cloudy and gloomy and it was like really cold outside. So by the time the tire got fixed, we went ahead and it was like sunny outside. But the tire got fixed. We headed back to Saugatuck area, which from Holland to Saugatuck is about like a 20-minute drive, I would say. It's like about like 10-15 miles. But the first thing that we wanted to do was go see Oval Beach, which we ended up just going out there. We didn't go to the actual beach, but if you are here during the summer, I recommend it. But that beach is like right on the sand dunes, so it's like kind of nice. We came back to the Airbnb, and this Airbnb is in like the perfect location. It's literally less than a half a mile from downtown. So we just parked our car at the Airbnb and then just went to downtown Saugatuck and just like kind of walked around, went to a couple of different shops. We also did happy hour drinks at this place called Duck Alley. Honestly, I might change our dinner reservation, which today our dinner reservation is going to be at the Butler, which we're going to do in a little bit, but I might change it to somewhere else. But that place actually looked like it had really, really good food. And we just sat at the bar and had a happy hour. There wasn't too many people in there, but everybody who did order food, it like looked really good. That said though, I am currently at home. My phone is plugged in back there because it's at like 5%. So we're gonna go ahead and wait here for a little bit until it charges up. And then after that, we're gonna probably head out and get some dinner, maybe get some dessert, and then that will be kind of like our Friday here. But yeah, but honestly, like, yes, the Bell Tire thing threw a wrench into our plans, but it was a great wrench because I had a lot of things I had to get done for like work and also social media. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do that here. And I was able to just like sit in Bell Tire and just work the entire time. So that was really great. That said, while my phone charges, I think I'm gonna actually start reading my book. I had another book that I was reading. I finished it last night, but this book is supposed to be set in like the Saugatuck area. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this and start it off. But it's a little bit of a romance story, so hopefully it's good. That said, that is pretty much what the plan is for the rest of today, but I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. It's the next day and I actually just showered, so that's why my hair is wet. But we're gonna go ahead and grab some food. We're actually gonna check out of this Airbnb, grab some food, and then head to the spring market that's happening in Saugatuck. They do it like every quarter. I know that they have a farmer's market pretty much every week, but that said, we're gonna go ahead and do that and then head back to the east side of the state because I have a game that I have to go to tonight. But I did want to show you my outfit. My shirt is from Hockeytown, pants are from Aritzia. It's just a very casual outfit. I actually really like this sweatshirt because it's so big. Honestly, this was such a nice stay at this house. It was super close to downtown, and also today it's super sunny, so the inside of this house looks gorgeous.
Shoes over here.
We got back from Saugatuck back to the house. I did my makeup and now we're headed to a DFC game. Okay, it's a little bit later now. I've definitely seen some sun and I'm also changed into pajamas, but I wanted to recap you from the last time I talked to you. But we ended up driving home from Saugatuck and then immediately got home, changed, and then headed out to DCFC. We ended up going to a game at Keyworth Stadium, that's in Hamtramck, and it was actually really fun. First time ever going, and if you're ever looking for something to do like on a weeknight or during the weekend, it's definitely a good place to go. I really like it because when they score like a point or something, they like let off these like little smoke cannon things and it looks super cool. But it was really nice day outside, so we were able to stand outside. I definitely probably got a little bit tan, and yeah, that was pretty much it. But now I'm tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the makeup off my face and then probably head to the couch and spend the rest of the night there. Okay, it's actually a lot later now. It's the next day. Actually, I don't even know if I ended up doing a morning vlog this morning, but pretty much what I did all of Sunday is I essentially got up. I actually had a like art class that I was gonna take at 10 a.m. today, so I did that. Came home, I watched the Justin Bieber set, like the replay for like the Coachella set that he did, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up, showered, and now I'm gonna go back to bed. But that was kind of my weekend. There's not a lot of weekends that are like this where I feel like I'm just like on the move. Like I was in Saugatuck and then I wasn't, and then I was in DFC and then I was like doing an art class. But I will say some weekends do end up like that, and that's totally okay. But I am looking forward to next weekend, which is just a very calm weekend. There's nothing planned that weekend. That said, thank you guys for watching this. If you guys like these types of videos, definitely follow for more, and I'll chat with you in a little bit.